Last time they changed image in 2016. Market changing, things changing, people expectation, trends, colors, everything changing. Overall, even though you have your supplier, sometimes I hear people like, I just buy product from my supplier, replenish my inventory, and I'm good. I'm making like $5,000-7,000 a month, and I'm happy. But overall, your market share can shrink over time. And lunch with
Hey everyone, it's Norm Farrar, aka the Beard Guy here, and welcome to another Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to find the best keywords for Amazon FBA sellers, the importance of perfectly optimizing the listing, something close to my heart. Why do you need a strategy? And this is pretty cool. The 7 best strategies to boost your conversion and keyword indexing on Amazon. So welcome to another Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast. Did I mention that we're going to be talking about how to find the best keywords for Amazon FBA? Our guest is an 8-figure Amazon seller and founder of Sellerise, repeat guest, by the way, and ASAP Warehouse. Let's try that again. His passion for helping other people. Let's try that, take 3. His passion is helping other people on Amazon through his success on Amazon. He is a top Amazon and e-commerce event speaker, Amazon mentor, and coach. I am working through everything today. I think this is going to be a bloopers rule. Anyways, he lives in Florida, and he is the husband of a beautiful wife and father of 2 amazing kids who I've met, and they are awesome. He's into sports, meditation, and he enjoys traveling with his family all over the world. I am talking about my friend, Dima Kubrak, and he'll be joining us shortly. All right, Kels, how about a sponsor?
I want to thank Jeff Schick Legal for sponsoring this episode of Lunch with Norm. You've probably heard on the podcast about Amazon suspensions. They're very real. It can happen at any time. And when it does happen, how do you get out of it? How does the little guy like you and me get out of these suspensions without paying an arm and a leg in legal fees? This is where Jeff Schick Legal is here to help. For a very low monthly retainer, for only $89, get access to Amazon attorney Jeff Schick. That's right. You can sit back, relax, enjoy that cup of coffee while listening to the Lunch with Norm podcast, knowing that you have an advocate and a partner in your business success. But wait, just mention Lunch with Norm and receive 50% off the first 2 months. Get the protection you need and visit jeffschick.com today. That's JEFFSCHICK.com. Now let's get back to the show.
Welcome, Dima.
what's up, everybody? I hope you guys hear me okay. Norm, thank you so much for inviting me on your awesome show with all bearded guys.
Yeah. It's great to have you back, Dima. It's always a pleasure.
Awesome, guys. So we're streaming live. I know a lot of you guys listening this show on recordings. Some of you who live with us, please thumbs up. Thank you so much for valuing our information and investing your time and learning this awesome information that we're gonna share with you on this podcast. Especially of you guys who are on a podcast. When I listen to podcast, for me, podcast sometimes it's more like a entertainment with the educational purpose. And today I'm going to share with you some content that will going to be, I would say 80-20. It will be a lot of visual content. So if you will find this information helpful, make sure you follow back on a Facebook recorded video that we're doing right now, or on the YouTube at Norm channel, and then you would be able to go and see all the visuals. Make sure you remember what we was talking about, because today is going to be absolutely fantastic information that will help you to get a step-by-step implementation processes that will give you a results.
And that's so important, the step-by-step process. And Dima's great for that. So why don't we just get right into it, Dima? I think, well, first of all, for those of you just joining now, we're going to be talking about the best way or the best strategies for keywords for Amazon sellers. And why don't we start by talking about the importance of having a high quality, optimized, perfectly optimized listing.
Yeah, look, okay, so I prepare for you guys an awesome presentation. We will jump on this in a second, but overall, we need to talk about let's just discuss the topic about perfectly optimized listings. And you guys need to understand that every time people launch products on Amazon, we in a company, we're doing consistent improvements. And a lot of sellers that I've seen before, they start to make money on Amazon with some Amazon products, and they stop improving. Sometimes I do consulting, and I see people last time they changed image in 2016. Market changing, things changing, people expectation, trends, colors, everything changing. Overall, even though you have your supplier, sometimes I hear people like, I just buy product from my supplier, replenish my inventory, and I'm good. I'm making like $5,000-7,000 a month, and I'm happy. But overall, your market share can shrink over time, and that's something we will try to prevent. And today, guys, I'm gonna show you some absolutely different way of what we're doing inside our company. You're gonna be able to go kind of look behind the curtains. You're gonna see exactly what's going on in a multi-million-dollar company and what we make different compared to other people who use like commodity and majority of the tools. We're gonna share with you some cool information that we just developed for ourselves, and now we start to spread the word about, okay guys, this is absolutely new technology, how you can look at data and processes of optimization.
Okay, now do you want to get right into your presentation?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's jump on it.
All right.
So, okay, share the screen.
And if you do have any questions during the presentation, just throw them in there and we'll get back to them towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah, also, as I mentioned for you guys, a lot of you will watch this presentation on recordings. Don't worry, always post the comments. We're gonna monitor the comments, and we will help you to answer. But if you have like some like crazy specific question, you always can private message me on a Facebook, and I will be happy to help you with everything that I can. All right. So let me just switch like that. Do you see my screen okay?
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, awesome. So that's me. This is the topic of this presentation. We're gonna talk about 7 best strategy of optimization and conversion and keyword indexing on Amazon. Couple words about myself. I came to United States about 13 years ago. In 2010, I started to work as a pedicab driver in Key West. That's a photo of me and my wife here on the pedicabs. Me on the right, my wife on the left. Was happy driving in Florida under Florida summer sun. It was crazy hot, and shortly after we met a guy who was doing sales on eBay. He was fantastic. He was doing about $60,000 a month. For me, this number was like absolutely insane. And I asked him, hey, what do you do? He's like, could you just help me, like to like navigate me? And he invited me to his house in Tampa, show me how he was organizing his eBay business, and that's how me and my wife we started. In the first year, we hired about like 40 people, and we was just continuously focusing on education. I was going to a lot of events, seminars. I remember, I think my maximum amount of money I spent per year on education was about $200,000, going for like consulting, seminars, private masterminds. And after that, I start to speak also at the events. And here we are, like me and my wife, we have multiple companies, a lot of them doing like multi-million-dollar in sales. Majority of our focus is Amazon, but we also have a SaaS company called Sellerise. We have a fulfillment center, which called a SAP warehouse, SAP warehouse. We have Airbnbs and a lot of different ventures that we're actually doing right now. We're really active. So that was kind of a couple words about myself. I'm gonna speak today, guys, majority from my personal experience and what we're doing in the company. If you're doing things differently, just maybe if you will feel, let's say, stuck in your processes, or maybe team management. That's something I always love to talk as well, because I have a lot of employees that I always manage. I have departments, and I am very good at delegation. So me personally, I'm a very lazy person. So that's why I come up with the different strategies to optimize my work routine. And yeah, you need to understand that every company, every project that you guys going to be focused is the everything built on algorithms. So and nowadays, as you would see, let's say Facebook or other places, they invest a lot of money in learning about customer behaviors, how you interact with the information that you consuming through your phones or laptops or whatever marketing materials you consuming. And if you're gonna see this picture, this is like a famous picture how let's say Facebook frame their posts. You're gonna see how your eyes is moving. So they know the algorithm of if they know the algorithm of your eyes moving, how you consuming the information. There's a lot of algorithms that Amazon doing nowadays also in their search engine. Amazon is a marketplace where people just buy the products, but overall everything is based on the algorithms of the people. So they know how you type the what type of keywords you type and what type of keywords you using to buy the product, how you convert and where to place coupons, and so on, so on, so on. And today we're gonna speak about. I know maybe I'm talking too fast, and maybe my accent is not that great for you. Maybe it's like cutting your ear, but overall, the information is the key that you will need to consume today, because it will give you chances to make more money, gain better market share, and just outbeat your competition overall. How we doing, Norm, so far?
We're doing fine, and this is the slide I'm interested in.
Alrighty, so yeah, everything that's been before that I told you, you can just completely erase from your memory and try to replace with with the valuable information. So so overall, today we're gonna talk about the 7 best strategies. We're gonna talk about money keywords versus keywords with a high demand. What 3 main metrics we focus on when we optimize our products, and how we structure our ranking system. We're going to talk about using your competitor keywords, how to use artificial intelligence, because right now everybody talk about chat gpt and like a lot of these improvements that going on in a technological industry. We're gonna talk about today about Q&A, split testing, and also UGC, which is user generated content. We will try to touch everything in 45 minutes, which is usually take me about 2 hours to explain. And but let me just go as fast as I can. And if you feel it's too fast, I'm just gonna you're gonna just click on pause, come back to the information, and just watch it again. All right?
Very good.
Okay, let's go to money keywords with the high demand keywords. Let me explain you the situation, how it goes. So let's say you choose as a search term Bluetooth headphones. You can see on some tools it's gonna give you about like 14,000 related keywords, which is like a lot of them. But overall, guys, you need to understand that amount of keywords people using in Amazon to buy products, they're not unlimited. They actually are very limited, which means there's only certain amount of keywords that we call this semantic core that actually bring in sales. Everything else is a trash. It's everything else. If you're gonna try to spend money on ranking these keywords, driving like PPC or something, you're just gonna waste a lot of money, a lot of energy, and potentially you're just gonna lose against competition who know exactly where to focus. So I developed a special tool that's called Sellerise Keyword Hunter. It helps you to get the only keywords that actually making sales. So if you're gonna type Bluetooth headphones inside Keyword Hunter, you're gonna see there's only 473 keywords related to Bluetooth headphones that actually making sales. Everything else you don't need. You need a specific amount. Like this is also for me. Let's say when we're launching right now new products, the main focus that we're doing, we're trying to understand what is the main semantic core, what is the main 15, 20, maybe 100 keywords max that we need to acquire to make sure we're doing sales. Everything else is unnecessary. And let me give you an example. In Keyword Hunter, we don't use term like a search volume, because overall this number is kind of outdated, and nobody in any tool there's no real search volume. Everything is estimated. So this is a very important part. I will give you the comparison. You're gonna see this. So the first 4 rows, like a keyword, conversion, total sales, and other sales. This is from Keyword Hunter, and on the right hand side it's a search volume I just added from some other tools. I just want to show you that search volume could be high, but sales overall could stay the same. If you based your strategy on a search volume, you're doing a crucial mistake, because it's a mistake. you should see the I know you listen, some of you listen to the podcast and you cannot see the numbers, but I can tell you, like, there's a search volume, let's say 8,000, and a search volume of 3,000, and they have relatively the same sales per month. It makes the difference. If I'm not gonna go to a lot of, I just give you like few examples today, just to make sure you understand the difference between what we focus on and what majority of the sellers or service providers focus on. Because every time I go and I see service provider or someone who try to take care of my PPC and build me a ranking strategy, if they start to talk about search volume, I understand right away their information is outdated. They build their systems on information that been provided to sellers and educated to sellers like in 2015-16. You cannot win nowadays on Amazon by using information and strategies that been presented to you in 2016 or 17. Like, Amazon changing so fast.
Right.
That's something that you have to understand. Yeah. There's another example when you have the same search volume, let's say 8,000 and 8,000, but you have a sales like twice difference. You see, the sales 1,100 sales per month, and this one is only 500 sales per month. So imagine you pick the keyword based on a search volume. You expect some sales, but sales are not coming, because this is what was a mistake. All right. So, and also you will need to understand as well that the next factor is the only sales that are giving you a pure profit is organic sales. So for you to be at the top of the search results is the only way to make a real because like nowadays, pay-per-click, like advertisement on Amazon, outside on TikTok or whatever, Facebook, the advertising keep continue rising, the competition getting more efficient. So for you, the proper strategy to get to the organic positions is crucial for the long-term success.
One of the things here too is sellers can just throw away a ton of cash if they're not picking, well, if they're going after just high ranking or high volume search terms. You're throwing away your money.
Exactly. I agree with you. And look, it's okay if because look, a lot of people, they're gonna listen to this information, they're gonna look at the strategy, and they like, hey, it's a cool idea, but overall they're gonna. It happens so many times when I come to the Amazon teams. Like, when the company is big enough, they need continuous innovation in their strategies. I educate their team, and they don't use it, because sometimes employees, they just get used to use a simple, like, why they need to take another task, on their shoulders and be responsible for that, while they know specific paths. It doesn't matter if it's getting to the results or not, but overall he is busy with his amount of tasks. That's it. So and that's sometimes a big problem. So And also you need to understand how much people search, and it's not how much they buying. Like there's a lot of metrics and a lot of things comes in place when we're talking about real sales, real conversions, real relevancy. There's another slide that I have here for you guys. I know a lot of you who listen to the podcast, wouldn't be able to see it, but I have a link here. I know you will be able to see it. I think I just shared in my presentation. Anyway, there is a link. If you will need a, probably I'm gonna post this in the comments. This link will take you to the scientific research, science research about provided by Amazon about BSR, about bestseller rank and their sales. And you would be able to see here on my slides that sometimes bestseller rank could be the same or relatively the same, but sales could be 10 times, 20 times different. Or you can see you can see the same bestseller rank, but you can see a big difference between sales. Or you can see the same sales but huge difference in the BSR. So this discrepancy that we're talking about Amazon, they made me think about that I need to change the way how I used to operate my Amazon business, and now we completely changed the way how we build launch strategies, re-rank strategies, and today I'm going to share with you everything that we do inside the company. All right, so let's talk about these three main metrics that we focus on when we are improving our when we're trying to build a semantic core. This it's called. Give me just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna show it today based on a simple research on the product. I'm gonna take product like a mouse guard as an example. I also have this QR codes for you to the link to the tools that I'm gonna use today through my research, which one of them called Keyword Hunter and another called Keyword Re-Ranker, and it's gonna help you to practice at home on your products. But just follow steps that I'm gonna share with you on my screen. I will try to explain as much as I can with my vocal, as much as my accent allowed me to do. All right. So let's say we go to Keyword Hunter. We type mouse guard. The system will collect all the keywords you need for this market, for this product to rank for and make sales through. You're gonna see that the tool will show you 192 keywords that you need, not thousands of keywords, guys. You need to understand this. It's only 192 keywords that actually make sales in this niche. All right. You're gonna see there's in a semantic core, if you're gonna scroll down, you're gonna see there's three main metrics. One of them is a conversion, another one is a total sales per month. You can always see total sales per month from top 1, top 2, or top 3 positions. And also you would be able to see sales that going outside of top 3, which we call other sales. And now I'm gonna tell you the metrics that you need to focus on when you're choosing these keywords. All right. Also, you would be able to download this report. If you're right now watching my presentation and now you actually have another tab open with the Keyword Hunter, just listen and follow my steps. It will help you to get to the results. You will be able also to download the report. We have a button. If you're going to click download, you're going to have all this information in an Excel file that will be much easier for you to filter and to work with a lot of data. So once you download the report, you're going to see I have this a screenshot over here. It looks almost the same as you saw on the previous slide. But you're going to have a conversion, you have a total sales, you have other sales. I just marked them as a different color. So you can see I use main metrics. The conversion for the keyword should be 18% or higher. And other sales should be 35% or higher. I will explain you why. Because if you have a keywords, let's say with the conversion 8%, if you're gonna rank high, if you will try to rank high, you're probably not gonna stay there because probably through the relevance or something, people just not converting through this specific keyword, and it will be much difficult for you and more expensive to stay at the top. And also, if you're using some ranking strategies, whatever strategies, maybe use PPC, maybe you have your own brand club, maybe you have some influencers who helping you, or maybe you're driving Google ads to your listings. There's plenty of strategies, and based on a niche and a category, you just need to use the strategy that will work for you. But overall, if your strategy like working not that well and you was trying to get to the top 3 positions, but you couldn't, then other sales percentage is the one of the main metrics to consider. Because if your metric, if your other sales outside of top 3 less than 35%, let's say sometimes you can see 2%, 8%, you're gonna go through the data, you're gonna see this. Then your ability to make money back from the ranking campaign that you invested to would be very limited. That's why we try to focus on other sales 35% plus. So this way we know if we get stuck at position 7, 10, 8, we still would be able to make sales through this keyword, and that's how we're gonna build our semantic core. The next step is using your competitor keywords, which we're allowed to do inside Sellerise as well. We call this tool re-ranker. But also in the keyword hunter, you would be able to go to related products. You can see all the ASINs that contributed for this category, and you would be able to download reports from them to see what the main keywords are bringing sales to these guys. So you will be able to combine information from your competitors. If you on my slide, you can see we have a screenshot where on the left hand side we have a ASINs, a list of the ASINs with the competitors. If you're gonna click on this ASIN, it will take you to the tool. It's called Re-Ranker, and it will be able to get you a list of keywords that bring in majority of the sales to the specific ASIN. So after you download the report from these guys, you combine them in the same Excel spreadsheet that you got from the keyword hunter. You just put them together, and then you just combine all this data, and you're gonna have about 800 keywords, which a lot of them duplicates. You remove duplicates, and now you see you have 400 unique keywords that comes from your competitors and from overall marketplace. And after you're gonna filter these keywords to the conversion 18% and marketplace and other sales market availability 35%, you're gonna see you have only 45 keywords that you want to focus for your ranking campaign, re-ranker campaign, title optimization, whatever you call it. Because this is something that it's like a concentration, like a focus for you to make sure you optimize your product around this data. Also, make sure you go through this keyword. It's not only 45 keywords. Just make sure sometimes you can get some branded keywords. You probably will need to delete them as well. So and also you're gonna delete irrelevant keywords. And after you do this, as we showed you right here on my screenshot screen sharing, you're gonna have only 13 keywords after you delete like branded irrelevant keywords to your product. Because sometimes like mouse guard, that could be for kids, but if you sell like a medical mouse guard, you don't want to have a keywords that contain kids. So this would be able you would be able to get the core of the keywords that you focus on. And now we can see after all this optimization, we got only 13 keywords that we're gonna focus our content around for improving or building our listing. Alrighty. So also there's another screenshot that I'm gonna share with you. You're gonna see that we have here a search volume added to these keywords. You're gonna see this. The search volume is not quite crazy big. So if you would build your strategy based on a search volume, you're probably gonna skip a lot of these keywords, which would be a crucial mistake for you when you're building your listing or strategy. Just go through my slides, guys. If you want to see my presentation, I can also send you the slides as well. You can just go slide by slide and implement what I was saying. Alrighty, there's another one keyword that I'm also gonna share with you, the comparison of search volume and keywords and sales. Okay, after we got this list of keywords, which called 13 keywords, you can see we're gonna start to build our listing. Title, description, bullet points, backend, PPC, wherever you're gonna build. Also, your images will be built around this information. That should be a core focus. And now I'm just gonna go through like quick tips and and basic fundamental strategies that we use when we build the title. So we, as you can see here, like rule of thumb, based on the category that you're selling in, Amazon has different rules. Some categories only allowed you to use 60 characters, some up to 120. Sometimes you can put 150. A lot of people they don't limit themselves. They just put title as much as they want. There's only one downside. Sometimes Amazon can come after you and suspend you for that, or they index you for some keywords and you don't know how they're gonna do it and how they're gonna punish you. Sometimes it takes more time to rewrite or change or fix your listing than just doing everything properly from the beginning. I give you here a couple examples of how I build title based on these keywords. It's quite simple. You just combining them. I always try to use keywords that I'm gonna try to rank first at the first part of the title. My 50% of the title goes for keywords that I want to be want to get a highest indexing and ranking. And for the rest of the title, I usually try to fill up with the additional values, just giving you, for example, an example. We sell bicycle seats, and let's say I sell bicycle seat with the LED light. So if I have a bicycle seat with the LED light, I would like to add this with the LED light probably somewhere at the second part of the title. If this is not a main search keyword for me, like the keyword that making the majority of the money and sells.
So before we get to Dima, I
sure.
just wanted to let everybody know questions. Like if you have questions or comments, get them in here. Dima so far is given the building blocks that I think is awesome, and the action steps, what you have to do to increase your sales, just get better performance, not waste your money. So everything so far up to these 3 steps, I think is awesome. We should have a ton of questions. So we've got tons of people listening right now. If you have a question, please put it in there. Even if you have a comment, are you doing things differently and finding success? Or if you are doing things differently, try doing what Dima is talking about. Now, before we go anywhere else, Dima, you've got a great giveaway today. And by the way, don't you think just listening to Dima for 5 minutes, he knows what he's talking about. He's one of the most knowledgeable guys in the industry. So this giveaway is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, stay till the end and you're going to get this piece of awesomeness.
So
all right,
why don't we tell everybody what the giveaway is today?
All right, guys. So basically, there's going to be on in March. There's going to be a Prosper show, and I'm coming there. I also decided to host my own mini event. I will call this meetup in Las Vegas. So if you guys are interested to come to this meetup, I have a tickets for you. Let me just show quickly to you. This is going to be my meetup. You always can sign up. But today we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna give a 1 free ticket to this meetup where you guys gonna meet with the real sellers who will help you to stay connected, network. So these meetups usually I host myself. There's no speakers. I just share with you my ranking strategies, my SMS strategies, a lot of things that I'm gonna share at this meetup. I cannot share them on public or do recordings because a lot of this kind of behind the scenes strategies that if you're gonna start to do like a big public push, they're gonna stop working. So and a lot of people who visit my meetups in the past, they know how strict I am about recordings or live streaming about this local meetups. I do a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of webinars where I share also fantastic informations. But these specific meetups, they are built for indoor information only. So and today we're gonna give you also this free ticket. It's going to be on March 12, 2013 in Las Vegas. So you will be able to win the ticket, and Norm will follow up with you how to get ticket and how to register and how to visit the meetup in Las Vegas.
And by the way, I can vouch for these meetups. I've gone to Dima's events and he over delivers. And like he says, there's so many things that he does that nobody else is doing that you can't make them public. If you do, you're going to take away that competitive edge. So this is one of those giveaways that if there's one that you want, like if there's one that you are going to be entering, this is definitely one of them. Now you have to be going to Prosper to see it. There's no virtual meeting. Not that I know of, Dima, but you got to be at Prosper. So Marina, I see that you are going. Marsha's already entered. Anybody else is going to Prosper, just let us know. I know that might be limited because not every listener is going to be going to Prosper, but it is an awesome show to go to. And if you get this, it's just extra bonus. Okay, so hashtag Wheel of Kelsey will get you an entry. Tag 2 people, you'll also get a second entry. And now, Kels, let's go to a sponsor.
I want to give a quick shout out to an incredible group of sponsors to help keep this podcast running. The Lunch with Norm podcast would not be possible without the support of the following sponsors: Post Purchase Pro, Clear Ads, Jeff Schick Law, Rebate.com, Honu Worldwide, Digital Blacksmiths, Netfluence, Extreme Power, and Startup Club. Now back to the show.
All right, we're back. Now let's go on to number 4.
Number 4. All right, the me sharing. Yeah, I so love your presentation and information. Like, okay, who is next?
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we have about like 20 more minutes before. Okay, let me just share my screen again. Alrighty. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go through some of the things. I'm gonna go quicker because some of the things is you can just do a deeper research. So I gave you guys right now a fundamentals of keyword building system. You need to understand that building a semantic core around the product that you launch or trying to rank, it's so essential. Even like when you're trying to do, like a lot of people I know nowadays, they like, hey, what my competition using, what my, like, you need to understand there's a limited amount of keywords that Amazon give us to us, right? That really making sales. It doesn't matter what your competitors doing. It's what you're gonna do, all right? You know exactly, like, let's say 100 keywords that making sales. Focus on those keywords picked by the metrics that I shared with you, and you're going to be fine. You know, you don't need to go through like 10 or 20 ASINs just to find out one keyword. You know all the keywords already that making sales. So just take these keywords, utilize them, put them in your products. So that's the main strategy. Now I'm gonna talk to you about artificial intelligence, which is a cool topic. Today people use ChatGPT. We also use Jasper AI. The different ChatGPT is a free tool. It helps you with the copywriting. The only problem with the ChatGPT, you always need to use a specific prompts. Prompts is like you ask him, like ChatGPT is awesome because it understands the conversation as well. But overall, if you're a lazy person or you don't know how to do proper prompts, you're not very experienced with that, you always can sign up for Jasper.ai. I'm not in affiliate with them. It costs about like $29 a month. But you would be able to use their prompts, and they also they based on ChatGPT newer technology, because the one that you have free one, or even for the $20, that's something already Jasper already have as well inside their engine. It's basically the same technology, but that based on ChatGPT, but you just pay money for organized stuff, because they help you to build for Amazon titles, product names, descriptions. So they already have these prompts. I'm just gonna go quickly through the slides because it's something that you would be able to see after. Once you put your keywords inside the Jasper AI, or if you know how to use ChatGPT prompts, you will be able to do it. Like my favorite way, for if you're just a beginner, just sign up for Jasper AI, like pay for one-time month's fee. It's just $29. If we're talking about business-wise, it's not a big money to invest, and just optimize your listing. And I'm sharing with you some information about how to put the description, also using same keywords. Just go through it, read it. You're just gonna get a fantastic result with all these AI tools. You don't need to hire a copywriter. Just make sure once they give you the information, you read the information, because sometimes they can do some, like for example, chat GPT sometimes can do some mistakes or some incorrect informations about claims that they shown or proven, because chat GPT basically use existing information on a Google or whatever data sources they have, and they just combining this and rewriting in a fresh new way. So sometimes they rewriting on the information that already been kind of compromised, I would say. I don't want to say anything bad. It's absolutely fantastic tool. We use this daily inside our teams. There's no doubt the tool is just life changing. I'm just overall telling you need to understand how to use it, right? So because you can spend a lot of time and just get very mediocre results. All right. Also, guys, coming here for the backend and also information about building a final. I think this my slide should be not here. I think I just made a mistake. But anyway, this slide represents you a potential strategy that you're planning to do with your product. That I was saying before, you build a semantic core. You understand how many keywords bring how many sales and what exactly you need to do to rank them. What do you need to rank them? You need to do Amazon expected amount of sales per keyword, and you will get to the top 1, top 2, or top 3 position. If you're gonna go on my slide, you're gonna see there's, let's say, a keyword, there's amount of sales per day, and then you need to understand, okay, this is amount of sales I need to target for to make sure I get to the top of Amazon searches. If you will try to do more, like let's say twice more, Amazon will catch your ass, I would say, and they can penalize you for manipulating their search results, which will be another good idea for you. So try to be careful. Make sure you base your ranking strategy based on data. And this is just a slide for you to learn how Amazon sees and what amount. Let's say if I will rank all of these keywords to the top, I would be expecting 100 sales per day for this product. So I hope you understand the strategy. You have a list of keywords, you know the conversion, you know the sales, you rank these keywords, you have 100 sales per day. All right. If you rank to position number 2, you get 65 sales per day. Position number 3, you're gonna expect 30 sales per day. That's kind of a general strategy, and that's something that we use as a work frame when we prepare products for launches. We have a list of keywords, our core list. We know how to focus on them. And we know exactly how many we need to expect sales per day. And we're talking only about organic sales. We're not talking about PPC. We're not talking about other placements. It's just sales that coming from organic positions. Alrighty, there's a little bit of information for you how to focus on backend. It's general rules, how we use our PPC strategy to rank keywords. We use 3 to 5 keywords with the exact keywords, with the fixed bidding, and making sure you placing your bids to the top of the search. This is the only placement that will rank your keywords. Exactly this strategy. Alrighty. I hope we're good so far.
We are.
And sometimes I know it's difficult to focus on information for more than 30 minutes, especially if the information is brand new. And sometimes some information that I'm talking too fast could be a bit confusing. But guys, don't lose the traction, right? Come back to the information. Look at the information again. This can improve and make you so much more powerful Amazon seller, because a lot of people, they still don't use it, they don't understand. So if you will acquire this knowledge, it's going to help you to stay ahead of your competition. Alrighty, so power of using questions and answers inside Amazon. I know this topic has been popular a couple years ago as well, but not many people utilizing this. I will explain a couple things that we use when we launch our products. You need to make sure that questions and answers, they can be placed on Amazon by anybody and can be answered by anybody, and they also indexed by Google, by Amazon. The Amazon loves questions and answers, because the more information you place inside your listing, the more it's becoming an asset as a traffic for Amazon, because Amazon will start to make more money. Google can drive people, their affiliates like it as well. And one of the tools that we use to build a fantastic list of questions and answers, the tool called Answer the Public. I don't remember how much they cost, but overall, once you put a main keyword there, it's going to give you the most popular keywords. It's going to also show like how powerful the keywords, the questions. And sometimes you can take these questions, go on Google, and you can see there's no answer for that. So if you're going to place answer on your Amazon listing for this specific question and a very good quality answer, you would be able to get indexed by Google. And Google will send people from this question, from search results on Google, straight to your Amazon listing, so people can read this. So your listing becoming like a mini blog for Amazon and for Google. Alrighty, so now you can see that the questions, answers, and there's another tip that I can give you guys as well. A lot of time you want to use your competitor brand names, or you want to use some restricted keywords, and that's the power of questions and answers. You cannot put this, brand names in your title. You cannot put brand names of your competitors in your backend, because Amazon gonna suspend you or they index you completely. But questions and answers, if you're gonna put keywords and brands inside your questions and answers placement, Amazon also gonna index you, and now it's gonna help you to run PPC or whatever strategy you're planning to achieve. Split testing. The next topic, split testing. As I told you before, we do split tests all the time. We use different tools. It's A/B split testing for titles, images. Mainly, we see that the main I would say results we're getting from split testing, main image and title. So this with this you can get guys like Pigfoo and Televai. There's the tools that will help you to do the split testing. I'm also gonna attach here a 50% off for Pigfoo. It just I ask them, hey guys, I'm gonna present about your tool as well, because we use this. Could you give like people the biggest discount possible? So you can use their coupon code I will give you at the end, so you can just try it. Right? If you never tried split testing, we do about 10 to 12 split tests. And we always try to achieve, I would say, 6 out of 10 clicks on our product to make sure that's important. When people searching on Amazon, the CTR for you, click-through rate, is very, very important. So after they land on your product, then conversion is the next step that you need to improve. And there's a different strategies to improve CTR or conversion. We was talking about I'm talking right now about CTR. You need to split test on Pigfoo. You also better to add some coupon codes, because they're visible through the searches. And there's lots of different strategies on improving CTR, but it's a completely different topic for another webinar, right? So, but split test, it's one of the main things that you have to complete with your main image to make sure you're winning against competition on the search results. User-generated content, guys. This is something as well, and everything that I'm telling you guys is something that we use inside our company. So that's why sometimes some things that I'm sharing you, maybe you never use, maybe you heard a lot, maybe you're already utilizing. So please just tell me, like, maybe you have a better experience with something. I would love to learn from you as well. User-generated content, we use a tool called Join Brands. This tool is just awesome. There's already like some other tools, but this is like the simplest one. You just go on Join Brands, you ask providers to give you images or videos. And I think images starts from like $15 and a video starts from $60. And you run the campaign, you choose people that you like, and then you just send them product. You can even ask them to buy product on Amazon, but that's not something we use as a massive scale. We only use this website as a content creation for our products. You can have a lot of placements inside your listings for information that for the content that's been created by real users, by real people. You can put them on the images. You can put them in the videos. As I said, you can just do $60 video. Maybe you can do few and just combine them. You can also place information about your product on your listing in the video section, because a lot of time you go on the listing and you can see a lot of people, they don't have enough videos, and then Amazon start to place your competitor videos. But if you have enough videos, and your competitor don't, then they're gonna start to place your videos on their listings, and that's a huge win for everyone. And
So how many videos can you put on the related videos?
I think there's up to 12, but you can actually do, I think, a lot. It's just the thing is, we usually limit, I think, to 12 to 10. Sorry, 12.
Yeah.
It's we usually order 10 is around like 60 to $800, based on a creator. And also we have already a list of the creators that we've been working for so long. So, but as I say, like, it's easy to order and test it for you, so you can just upload them yourself. Also, another part, guys, as I mentioned to you before about questions and answer, remember? So it's a very, very powerful placement on your Amazon listings. And the cool part about this, while you just using a perfectly crafted question, you can also do an answer. But beside of that, you can do the video answer. So you can get this video answer. You can get this question. Go to ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT to answer you this question. ChatGPT answer you the question. You take the script and ask your UGC provider, your influencer, who you're gonna buy on joint brands, to record a quick video with this text, and it's becoming a whole amazing strategy for you. And then you placing this on your Amazon listing, and it just looks fantastic.
So they answer the question and then they put the video up?
No. Listen, they record the video and you can answer it. They don't have to do anything. They just content creators. They create the content.
Okay. So you're going to them. They're sending you the video.
Exactly.
You've asked the question. Now you're going and answering the question and uploading the video based on the answer from ChatGPT.
Exactly. And this placement on Amazon is not limited in any way. So anyone right now can place a question. Anyone can answer the question. So take this as an advantage and use it for now.
So Dima,
Yep.
Can the seller place the question and answer it?
Yeah. You know, I would probably try to be less stupid. I would say.
Oh, thanks, Dima.
I'm just saying. Look. You give the people right now some direction, but I would just say, okay. Maybe I was just wrong wording, you know. But overall, you got it. You know, like I was just probably maybe ask my friend to place the questions, or maybe just use this from some other account, and then just answer from the seller. Answering from the seller is no doubt. Placing questions, I mean, like, try it, but I probably will ask people just around.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do.
Yeah, it's not a problem. No, it's not something that you have to like. It's not like placing reviews or something that you need to like full protected system. Like, there's a lot of headache.
And it could be the same person asking questions.
Exactly.
As well.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Yes. So, and you also can use UGC for creating the posts. I also give you the list of benefits here when you're doing this, that you're getting free traffic, followers, and it's best when you have 1,000+ followers on your store. Also, you can run video ads for your products. The UGC is so powerful. You just go through my slides. I give you like about 6 or maybe 8 different strategies when you use UGC, and that's important for you to build up your listing. The special offer that I have for you guys here, it's for Sellerise, you can get a 10% off discount. Pickfu, you're gonna get 50% off, and for the joint brands, you're gonna have $30, which would be enough, I think, for two images, or like you're gonna have like half video created. Half video. That's funny. All right. There's a QR code that you can scan, and you will get to the page where all these coupons will be provided for you. Those of you who listen in the podcast, maybe I'm gonna place a coupon code on the comments. So just find this video, follow up, like this video. Correct, Norm? Share with your friends would be awesome. And last thing, guys, I just as I told you, I'm an Amazon seller. I've been on Amazon for more than 8-9 years. I have developed this Sellerise system, but one of the coolest features that I have for you, it's called Sellerise Reimbursements. It's gonna be able to give you money back from Amazon in 60 seconds or less. I mean, like set up the request process. Amazon sometimes do a lot of mistakes. they lost your inventory, they send incorrect adjustments, they destroy inventory, they damage your inventory. There's about 17 or 20 different ways Amazon can kind of mistakenly charge you money for, and we're able to automatically calculate and provide this information for you with absolutely free, without paying any commissions. And also it comes everything within Sellerise subscription. All this information and keyword tools you're gonna see, they also comes with you. And because we are a network partner by Amazon, you can open Seller Central cases right inside Sellerise. You don't need to even go to Seller Central. You can just work inside Sellerise, and it will help you to. And it's easy to done in like few steps. I just give you like couple steps that you need to follow. Inside Sellerise reimbursement tool, you're gonna see how much Amazon exactly owes you money. You choose the category that Amazon owes you money from. Let's say it's destroyed inventory. And once you click on this, it's gonna take you to the page where you're gonna say create the case. And once you click on this, the case is going to be created right inside Seller Central, and tada, you get your money back. Amazon will take you about 2-3 days to respond. Majority of the cases, they just answer automatically and give you money back. Sometimes they just need to follow up with you and provide some information. But if you will need exactly what you need to do, or you get stuck, we have a lot of educational materials inside Sellerise, in tutorials and the guides. We have instructions on different, like almost any language: Chinese, Russian, Ukrainian, English. There's almost like, I think, in French and Spanish. Every language is possible. We covered to teach you and help you with the step-by-step process of getting money back from Amazon. And the biggest part about getting money back from Amazon is that Amazon actually limiting you when you can get like when you like how much to your time you have to request your money. And we also have on our dashboards, if you see the red sign, it means the money will never be recovered to you. Like I give you a real example of someone who lost $33,000. And when they sign up with the seller, they say, "Hey, Dima, what is this $33,000?" They're like, "That's a bad news, because this money wouldn't be able, because they're outside of the Amazon allowed the time for you to get money back." So all of these guys that I told you, you can scan QR code. You can go just to sellerise.com, reimbursement tool, and you would be able to sign up and just take a look how much Amazon owes you money. We're going to pull up the information and we'll show, okay, Amazon you $10,000 or maybe $500, or the biggest I saw was $500,000 by one of the sellers. It was completely insane amount of money that Amazon lost to them. Yeah. You can follow up. Yeah.
What I was going to say, you can keep that slide up there for your contacts, Dima. We do have a couple questions that I want to get to. Kelsey, can you give us the question?
There
was a couple.
Yeah, well, first, there's some comments, but Dima, how are you for time? Are you still good to go? I know you...
Oh, 1 o'clock. No, okay, let me answer some questions, and then I will just... all good.
Okay, all good.
All right, so Chuck is asking, do you believe in keyword stuffing your title for the honeymoon period, then make the title more readable after the honeymoon expires?
That's a very good question. Thank you so much, Chuck. And generally speaking, you need the indexing. So you saw there was only 13 keywords. You can just put them together, and everything should be go practical. So I would say I would not make title completely unreadable. I would just try to make this as readable as possible. And usually when you're trying to launch the product, you usually use 1, maybe 2 keywords for the better indexing and conversion. So at the beginning, I would just place them as I showed on my presentation, and the rest of the I will fill up with other keywords, and that's pretty much it, So, and as I told you before, it's Amazon has a maximum amount of characters that you can put. So just try to be within Amazon rules, and the rest of it just put in the back end.
Okay.
Okay, and then the rest were just comments from Luke. Luke was saying that he loves the Q&A competitors information, had no idea that was possible. And the video question answers, that's a complete game changer. And so, yeah, there's a lot of great comments. Also, he's going to 100% be rewatching this episode to really absorb this information. So I just want to mention that The replay will be available here on the Facebook page, and we're publishing this onto YouTube in about a week's time. So you can replay it. It's a nice edited version. So all the replays are available for our audio listeners too.
And the slides will be available.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, and don't forget, as we're gonna have a meetup in Las Vegas that you're gonna be able to get maybe one of you gonna get a free ticket for it. On this meetup, I'm gonna share you some cool strategies, additional strategies, more like advanced strategies about keyword optimization that we have inside our company. So you would be able to just, I think this meetup alone worth to fly to Las Vegas to learn it. It's not about like everything else. Just count this as your because you will be able, first of all, to consult with me right there at the meetup. We're gonna spend about 3 hours together, maybe a bit more. And there are a few big sellers also coming. It will be awesome for you to meet them and just start to exchange information and help each other.
Very good. All right. Well, why don't we do this, Kelsey? Let's get over to the Wheel of Kelsey and see who that winner is.
It's time for the Wheel of Kelsey.
All right. So we want to make sure everybody is going to Las Vegas. I think everybody confirmed that. So let's give it a spin. It's Chuck. All right, sir.
Yeah,
You just won.
congratulations.
Here we go. Now, if people want to go to the meetup but didn't win, I think you have a link to that as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do, guys. So make sure you don't wait for it, because we have a limited amount of space for 20 people. So after we sold out, probably we're not gonna let other people, because I just have a small room. I just don't want to be this overcrowded, and I want to make sure everybody is comfortable, and I will be able to get attention to everyone who will be at this meetup.
Okay, perfect. So we'll add that slide in too with the link. Dima, if you could stick around just 2 seconds after we cut off, wanted to talk to you if you have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So just thank you, Dima, for coming on. There is so much information. If you get a chance and if you are in Las Vegas, make sure you check out the meetup. Like Dima said, I can vouch for this. You'll probably walk away with more information out of this meetup than you would with the entire Prosper show. So I'm not just saying it. His events are great, and also his Rise events, and those are the ones that I've gone to and walked away with just great information. So check those out. And I guess, Kelsey, where are you?
All right. Yes. Dima, is there anything else? Any other links for contact information you want to share with anyone? Or
Oh, guys, all is good. I was sharing with you some of my contacts, but the simplest way would be for you, if you get stuck with trying to contact me, go to my Facebook or Instagram, find me, private message me, or just go to send me email at admin@sellerise.com, which is the simplest way to reach out and get in touch.
So join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being part of the community. Our community is awesome. If you haven't joined, go to the Facebook group, Lunch with Norm, or Lunch with Norm. Deals is something completely different, but Lunch with Norm, the eCommerce and Amazon FBA collective. And I always say this, the community, you're awesome. We could not do this without you, and we will see you next time.
Want more great information? Don't forget to subscribe by clicking here. Also, if you want to check out our latest podcast, click over here.
Lunch with Norm.